welcome to another edition of New Year's Eve, where we are getting you all the stars under one roof. Well, today we are with someone who gives life to all our parties, and it's none other than a DJ. Well, to be more specific, let's get on board Hyderabad's most famous and known DJ Piyush, who is known for setting all the parties and rocking our lives. Well, hi Piyush.
Hi Sheena.
So how have you been?
I've been good, just working non-stop. December is like the busiest time of the year.
Okay, so frankly, it's been more of 2016 has been more of like a come and go year for most of us.
Right.
So how has it been for you?
It's been very hectic. I think time is flying these days because I've been associated with 5 different clubs since the last 6 years, and I do like these weekly residencies at different clubs. So on an average, I'm performing 23-24 shows a month. So that kind of keeps me busy, and I have no idea how 2016 has just flown away.
Okay, so what are your plans for 2017? Have you any agendas or fixed any things for
2017, I don't have any agendas as such. The first thing on my agenda is I'm going to take a nice holiday. For the first 10 days, I'm going to cancel all my shows, and I'm going to be taking a nice peaceful holiday to, refresh and rejuvenate. Yeah.
So Piyush, like 2016 has been more of remaking the songs and just with some raps and badshahs and yoyos or some more of like that, rather than being of more original.
Correct.
So what do you think, like what will be the songs which will be more heard in these New Year's bash, which will be all around?
I think that this concept of remaking of old hit songs is basically become a thing right now, because people relate to these hit numbers easily, and it's a very good concept. I think this has been in the West for a very long time, where people have recreated songs and made their own versions out of it, and every year there used to be new remixes that would be released officially on music labels, and now finally that's happening in Bollywood, which is very good because it kind of gives us more music to play. And of course we love all these songs like Hamma Hamma and Kala Chashma, all this that has come out. It's pretty good because they're changing the songs a bit, adding raps like you mentioned, and that makes it very catchy, very new age, So that's really good, and I think this trend is going to be there for a while now. Yeah.
So like Piyush, you've been in this industry for and you have maintained that position for a while now. So it's been like how many years?
It's been 20 years since I've been DJing. Yeah.
That's like really amazing. So where did it come from, the total concept of you being a DJ?
I think since childhood, my entire family, my dad and my chachas, everybody, they've just been into a whole lot of music, and we used to have a huge collection of LPs, and I've grown up listening to a lot of music. So it's been a passion for the family, and that kind of, it's come to me from them, and it's a little cliche to say, but yeah, it's been in my blood since childhood. Yeah.
That's actually nice to know. Yeah. But like you being in this thing, don't you find it tiresome? Like it's your hobby, passion,
and
now
it's
turned
very
to
exhausting.
work.
There's no doubt about it, because your entire clock goes haywire. You eat at wrong times, you sleep at wrong times, you wake up at wrong times. So it's a very unhealthy lifestyle, and it's very tiring also, especially at the way that I perform and the number of shows that I do in a month. It's very exhausting. But then at the end of the day, it's job satisfaction. You love what you do. That's why you're anchoring, you're emceeing, and I love what I do. I love playing music, so it doesn't feel like a job.
Exactly.
So
it's more of an enjoyment.
Yeah. So you have 200% of job satisfaction. So that kind of helps forgetting the exhaustion part of it. Yeah.
So tell me, Piyush, what does Piyush like to do except DJing? This is your passion, this is your work, this is your hobby, and more of like your whole life. Right. But what does Piyush do in his free time, if it's left?
I love spending time with my son. He's about 2.5 years old now, and it's I just forget the world when I'm with him, and family time is very, very scarce that I get. It's very rarely I get to spend time with him. So whenever I'm at home, I'm spending time with him, or maybe cleaning. I'm a little bit of OCD. Okay. So that's another thing I do. And if I get time, I would love to work on my music as much as possible. But that again is work. So can't really count that as free time as such. But then that is another thing I would love to do. It doesn't time me at all. I can work on music for 6-8 hours a day non-stop. Yeah.
So you've been even mentoring a few, as we've got to hear. So how does it all go about with your schedule?
Well, It's very hectic because when you're doing so many gigs in a week, and then apart from that you have your daily routine, and then you have to go to your studio recording, and then there's a DJ school, so it gets a little tiresome. But the whole point of me starting my DJ school back in 2007 was when I started 20 years back. Nobody had a proper platform to learn from. Nobody had good equipment to practice on, and there was no proper syllabus or a course structure that was designed. So I started the school so that any aspiring DJ, whether it's a boy or a girl or a kid or a working person, so they should have a right platform to learn from, on the right equipment and follow the right course structure and with the right faculties.
So it's like, Piyush, this every day, like we have so many things coming up. We have the different kinds of music coming up. We have different equipments coming up. So how do you all go through about it? Like, how do you,
It's
update
actually
your
very
syllabus?
hard to keep up with all of that. It takes a lot of conscious effort because these days it's not just about DJing. It's about if you're working, you have to be also active on social media. You have to reply to your fans, whether it's Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram or Twitter and YouTube channels and all of that. So you have to keep updating all of these things, and it's very hectic to just manage the social media part of it, and then apart from that, handling your work. But then if you are not updated with the technology, because it's moving at a very fast pace, you kind of might lag behind. So it's very important to keep yourself updated with the latest softwares, whether it is music production or DJing or sound engineering or all of that. If you're updated, then definitely it'll help your performance level to go to the next level. It makes your job faster.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just that. Okay, so Piyush, tell us top 5 songs which will be played all over Hyderabad, like this New Year's bash, like top 5 on your list.
Top 5, number 1 without a doubt is Befikre, the title song. And then we have this track called Suit, which is a UK Bhangra track, and it's really huge right now. And then you have Kala Chashma, of course they have Hamma Hamma, and then Nashe Se Chad Gayi. From the
That's
same movie.
actually, that would make my New Year for perfect thing. So tell us how you celebrating the New Year's bash. Obviously, you will be working.
Well, I am
but how is it
performing
going?
for this biggest New Year's Eve party, which is at N Convention Center. It's called Sparks 2017, and this is my 3rd year at N Convention Center out of the last 8 years that I've been playing in Hyderabad back to back. So this N Convention has been one of my most successful venues. It's very primely located, and the best part about our event is that it's a completely family event. So this is the only place where even kids are allowed. So we're focusing on an event which is basically an option which no other event will give you, because every other event has the under 21 clause and kids are strictly not allowed. And we've always been a very family sort of an event. We have a kids zone and all that, and nannies to pamper the kids and stuff. So basically, if you're a couple and you have a child, you just come, leave the kid with the nanny in the kids area. There's a kids buffet and all that. So all that is there, all the pampering is happening, and I like playing for this event because it's a beautiful venue, and it's an indoor party and an outdoor party.
Okay.
And it has a huge capacity. So the best part, the whole point of going to a New Year event is where you get good food, good drinks, and nice music. At the same time, the ambience is good, security is good, and a lot of seating is there. And N Convention is one venue where all this infrastructure and production activity is very easily, executable.
So Piyush, do you believe in resolutions?
Yeah, I do believe in them. I do believe that they're meant to be broken.
Okay, so what would be your resolution this year?
I think my resolution this year would be cutting down on work a little bit and taking more, holidays for my family and me. I have to do that. I kind of owe it to them for the last year that I've,
I know you've been playing so much for us, entertaining for so much, rocking the whole Hyderabad and beyond it. But it's really a hectic thing. So doesn't your family have complaints?
It's only because I have support from my family, my wife, and so it kind of helps me do what I'm doing. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Yeah.
Amazing. So we know where Piyush is playing, we know what are the top 5 songs. So Piyush, we want one specific thing from you right now. All your wishes for our viewers and your fans.
Surely. Hi, this is DJ Piyush and you're watching YOYO channel, and I'm here to wish you a very very happy new year. Hope you all have a safe new year, and please do not drink and drive, because party safe is the most important thing to do on New Year's, and hope to see you in my party and convention.
So yes, that was DJ Piyush Bajaj with us today, and keep watching YOYO TV, and you know what are the top 5 songs he gave us. So yes, get set ready for party only this New Year's Eve, and let the 2017 come with a bash. This is Sheena Saluja signing off only on YOYO TV channel.